Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread
Good energy.
Today we gon' share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Say
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly. Good
Good
energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Spread that.
Good energy.
Share that.
Be impeccable with your word, huh? God first, huh? Get back, go and serve, huh? Live your purpose. Read more just to elevate. Never quit, run your wrist together, never separate. Gratitude every day.
Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. 'Cause we got good.
Good energy. Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread
Good energy.
Today we gon' share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Say
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly. Good
Good
energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Spread that.
Good energy.
Share that.
Be impeccable with your word, huh? God first, huh? Get back, go and serve, huh? Live your purpose. Read more just to elevate. Never quit, run your wrist together, never separate. Gratitude every day.
Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. 'Cause we got good.
Good energy. Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread
Good energy.
Today we gon' share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Say
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly.
Good
Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Spread that.
Good energy.
Share that.
Be impeccable with your word, huh? God first, huh? Get back, go and serve, huh? Live your purpose. Read more just to elevate. Never quit, run your wrist together, never separate. Gratitude every day.
Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. 'Cause we got good.
Good energy. Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread
Good energy.
Today we gon' share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Say
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly.
Good
Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Spread that.
Good energy.
Share that.
Be impeccable with your word, huh? God first, huh? Get back, go and serve, huh? Live your purpose. Read more just to elevate. Never quit, run your wrist together, never separate. Gratitude every day.
Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. Today gon' be a great day. Good energy. 'Cause we got good.
Good energy. Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread
Good energy.
Today we gon' share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Say
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly. Good
Good
energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo,
Oh my god.
All right.
I might do my spiel at the end when everybody's already.
Oh, okay, that's true. That's true.
Hey, goddess.
Right?
Oh, man.
We missed her.
Man, it was rough out here in these streets. Okay, I was not out by choice. Okay,
Right.
oh
Everybody in
man,
the room. Good morning. Happy Sunday, y'all.
come on in, come on in, come on in.
See, Ivy girl. Everybody was asking about you.
I was down bad, y'all. Y'all know what time it is.
Yes, we're gonna get right on into it.
Wonder Twin
child.
Powers activate.
Love and marriage. We're behind on these reviews, but we still had to do it because love and marriage was a lot.
Spice had to hold it down one time for the one time. We didn't want to leave y'all hanging. We busted out some videos out the archive. We just had to keep it rolling. You know what I mean? It happens. It's life.
Yes.
Yeah. So, for those of you that are here, I just want to say thank you to everybody that asked about me, that checked on me, that reached out, that wished me well, that sent me love. I really, really appreciate it. I couldn't respond because, child, I was dead to the bed, but I appreciate it for real. So let's get it started. Let's get the formalities out the way. Welcome to our channel. If you don't know who we are, I am Suga. This is
Spice.
We are doing Love and Marriage Huntsville, the reunion part 2 and 3, because you guys know we missed it last week. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. Make sure you guys hit the like.
Oh, yes.
Like it up, please. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit the notification bell, because so I can get y'all little notifications when we put our videos, because we're really trying to, these next few months in particular, we're really going to be pushing out a lot of content, a lot of new content to you guys. So, you want to make sure you get that notification.
Yes. So let's start. We're just going to start with the introductory clip of part 2 for the reunion, and then we're just gonna go from there, y'all.
So Martette, would you?
Oh my God.
Before Melody, do you think you and this woman would be married?
The silence is deafening.
No.
Did y'all really have to give him the cue? Let him answer it.
Well, I'm just saying,
Let him answer
because
it. Let
she
him
likes
answer
you
it.
because you
Would you
had
like to answer
money.
You don't want to answer it? No. Okay. How does it feel to hear that the man who said that he wanted to spend the rest of your life with you?
I think it's bull. At the end of the day, what I feel is that Martell couldn't leave either of us alone. That's what I would say. Because he was still there, and if I hadn't have left, he still would have been there.
But how does it feel to hear that? And I'm not going to put words in your mouth. And
Thank you.
And you can cuss me out and stop me when I say this. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. 'Cause I'm not. It seems to me that you were in love with 2 women at the same time, and that you just weren't enough for him to love all at once.
I was enough. I would never accept that.
I feel like Carlos is doing a lot right here. I feel
what are you
like,
talking about?
first of all, the hypothetical question. Why are we asking a hypothetical question?
It's irrelevant.
It's completely
Never,
irrelevant.
ever is that going to be able to happen? He's never going to be able to meet her before Mel. You're just cutting open this wound, this wound that they trying to heal up. You just what was the point of that? What was
There
the
was
point
no
of that
question
question?
whatsoever. And he has never been or known this woman without the contents of Mel there. So there's no way for him to know how she would make him feel, if she would have gotten his interest, if Mel was not there, because it just wasn't there. It's never been the case.
It definitely. Carlos was. Listen, let me tell you something, Goddess. I agree 100%. He was doing that. The more part 2 and part 3, it was just messier and messier.
Yes.
It was like, I was like, are you trying to drag out some stuff for the next upcoming season. I feel like you were trying to stir the pot and create a whole new batch of issues for the next upcoming season because maybe you feel like that you don't have any content or they don't have anything to talk about. Because now next season we're gonna hear Tisha talking about, oh yeah, Kimmy don't want to be my friend. All this stuff that's popping up in the
all the hypothetical questions that don't matter
is gonna drag on out for like another 2 seasons. He knew what he was doing.
He did. And honestly, like for Carlos to pretend like, oh yeah, I don't want to put words in your mouth. You absolutely want to put words in their mouths. Like, whew, come on now.
It's definitely enough. Martell and I have had conversations where he said, that I'm everything. It was just greed. I was just being greedy. Those are things he said.
Did you think it was just sexual with her?
No, because of the time. Like, I'm not naive to time. However, I believed in my husband and that he would do right and choose his family, choose me, because we were still enjoying each other, vacations, having babies. Like, I ain't just pop 4 babies out. Just, Jesus didn't come impregnate me. I believed him. Martell can say things in a way to make you believe with everything in you.
Because I believe too.
That is the truth.
Because I wanted it.
And so I've never been a person to go in checking phone.
Listen, Ivy girl, I just wanted to stop here. I did not care for the not enough comment either. For Carlos to say, so how do you feel that you were not enough to satisfy your man and keep your man, and that this other girl had to come and pick up the slack that you was not carrying? How does that make you feel, Mel? What is going on?
Knowing that he needed a side piece.
Are you
to handle his needs, because you wasn't doing what you supposed to. You wasn't handling your business as like.
I just thought that was low.
Like, what are you talking about?
That was very low.
Saying it started with the restaurant comment. She's the whole everything.
No, she's not.
She's the whole restaurant.
But she's not though.
She's this and this and that. Oof. And then it's rolling into this. Like, I'm confused at why he would even say something like that. How do you feel that you weren't enough? And that's how I know he's being messy.
Yeah, on purpose.
That's why he wanted
because it's not even true.
I'm
about to make something real go down. But Mel stood up for herself, so kudos to her. Like, I absolutely was enough. Right. He said that I was everything, and that he was just greedy. Yeah, so don't play me like that. What you mean I'm not enough? Crazy.
Records and doing all that. So when I found out and got the inclination in March and I pulled those phone records, even at times when he would tell me that he wasn't talking, I would still see that. And I remember one time his back was pulled. I'm taking care of him. He crawls up the steps and gets to another phone. I happen to walk upstairs in the bathroom and he's on his knees, can't walk, pulling out another phone while I see his black phone sitting on the sink. And I'm like, oh, you got another phone?
No.
Real talk. There was never a time where I was okay with my husband cheating on me, ever.
Can I just point out the snickering and the laughing? Because it's wild to me how Marceau and Maurice keep laughing at these situations.
Giving each other little eye signals.
But then they claim that they're there for influence and to make sure that he does right. And they're gonna be there. They told him this ain't it. But y'all think this whole thing is a joke though.
Like, what's so funny?
Like, y'all are clowns. Like, the man threw his back out, can't even walk, dragging himself on the floor to get to the other phone.
Imagine in a world.
Oh my God.
Okay. Imagine your man can't even walk. And he's using this little bit of strength he has to get a phone to call the next woman.
And to add to that, while you're the one at home nursing him.
Like,
I cannot.
How can I respect you after that?
I can't. I know I can't. I don't know how Mel kept going after
I really don't.
Oh my gosh.
What many wives have been, which is you find out your spouse is cheating and you're believing in what they're telling you, which is that I'm done, it's over, I'm done, it's over. That's what it was.
No, and I get that. And listen, I do believe in my heart of hearts that you tried. I do believe that. I could get judged for that, but I do believe you honestly tried. And I think at the end of the day, you may not have been completely honest with yourself in terms of how connected you and this other woman was.
So my question for you is, if this person is an entire meal restaurant, as you said, what is his reason for seeing other people now?
What was the reason?
If this person is your everything, your whole restaurant, then you still ain't full, something ain't right. That means there's some internal, whatever that is, whether it's insecurities, whether it's needing an ego stroke, sexual addiction, as you've mentioned, I don't know, but there's something deeper.
Would you like to answer that?
I mean, just because you're seeing someone doesn't mean that you're looking to marry a person. With dealing with our situation, that doesn't mean if I'm not going to be with you, I'm going to be with her, you know?
You always said, if I'm not with me, you ain't together, I ain't damn sure ain't gonna be with her. You say that all the time. You sure did.
You sure did say that. You sure did.
I mean,
you sure did say that.
Child. Good morning, Ebony. Please though. Good morning, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the well wishes for my girls.
Oh yeah, I'm back to 100%, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Monique. Everybody missed you.
Thank you, guys.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm happy that Mel was like, as you said, Carlos, she's the whole restaurant. She's lunch, dinner, breakfast, and everything. Like, so how come you're not full? How come you still seeing other people? How come your thirst is not quenched? How come, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do you still need more?
Appetizers and entrees.
Exactly. So what's the case? Like, is it a sex addiction? Is it what? Like, what's going on? And
the method. It's
like y'all keep, it's like,
because
because
the fact of the matter is he just wanted both.
that's it. Like, y'all keep making it, not y'all, but Carlos keeps making it a Mel issue. Like, there's something that Mel was lacking for why he stepped out.
Which is weird as heck for Carlos to.
Isn't that
we
so
all watched
twisted?
These few seasons play out, and then Carlos is gonna come to the reunion with that. Like, so how do you feel that you weren't enough? And,
right.
Well, what do you feel like you were like? What
it's really just because it's really just because of him. Like, we already
know.
Greed.
Yeah,
it's his like misogynistic mindset where he feels like he should be able to have two women at the same time.
We already know that he told her from the previous seasons that she basically should just get used to cheating, and that's just how we do it. Like,
exactly,
Montel Jordan. So. You know what I'm saying? That's just what he wanted. He wanted to be able to. I feel like the other girl, she really boosts his ego. She really puffs him up.
Exactly. Makes him feel more than what he is.
Because she doesn't have all the stuff Mel has going for her.
Because Mel was more like a partner.
Over there and he's pulling out money and spending dollar bills.
She's
and
like a little
trip
girl. Like, oh my God, wow.
He's sugar daddy. He's big daddy.
Right.
So, and that's why when Marshall, I wasn't surprised when Marshall said, oh, he's different around her. He's more aggressive. He's more, because she just, you know what I'm saying? She plays the back and she's not trying to be his equal. She's trying to be lesser.
Exactly.
So,
she plays that position for him. And for somebody like Marcel who's insecure, he needs somebody to be lower and feel lower and act lower in order for him to be big. And that's like that's Napoleon complex.
Addiction.
That's the addiction. His ego being fed
that he gets from her.
Yes, you're right.
That's the real addiction.
Exactly.
It could be anybody.
Exactly. Ivy Girl said, but you risk everything to be with her. Exactly. Marcel, they're like, okay, so why aren't you doing all of these things? Now that you have the opportunity to be with her, he's
why
like,
don't you just you free, brother?
Just because you with her doesn't mean that you have to marry her.
So you wouldn't marry her, but you keep trying to put her on the same level and compare her to Mel. And like you said, you risk everything to be with her.
Yes.
Why would you risk everything to be with somebody that you wouldn't even take seriously like that?
Exactly, because now you have every opportunity. And you're still not doing it.
And you're still chasing after Mel.
And you still that part and other women. So make it make sense. Oh my gosh. Goddess Evan says Marcel didn't think Mel would go through with the divorce. He sure didn't. And he was shell-shocked the entire season. And he's mad at her for it. He's like he's vividly
so erratic.
Angry.
He don't know what to do.
He's so angry. He's so angry with her. Oh, thank you, Ebony. We hope your family is well.
Oh, same to you.
Thank you.
Marcel's like, how dare you have some respect for yourself,
Right?
and demand me to be a good husband and a good man.
Where they do that? The nerve of you. Listen, we're gonna have to move on because we can stay on
Honestly,
all freaking day. But let's move on to the next clip where Carlos, Messy Boots Carlos asks Maurice and Marceau, have they ever been around this girl? Y'all,
well,
For this girl.
Have you and Marceau ever been around Martell to see the feelings that he has for her?
No.
Yes.
look at Tisha.
You have. So Marceau, you've seen them together.
Yeah.
And when you've been around them, what did you see?
It was never a, ooh, I got this chick, I'm about to, get her. It was never that. It was a someone that you knew right away there was some kind of connection. When we seen her, like we thought we were going on a guy's trip, and she showed up out of nowhere. Believe it or not, this is kind of why even when Mel got on to me about, I thought you guys were brothers, you should have protected me. This is kind of what we did, trying to let Martell know, man, this is not, she ain't it. And even their interaction, to me, Martell's a different guy when he was with her.
What type
I
of guy
heard that
is he?
from another male friend.
Yeah,
You heard that too?
Mm-hmm.
What type of guy is he when he's with her?
I'd probably say more aggressive.
Where did you see that at? Because if anything, I know we all went out of,
Ain't that shiesty to have somebody you cheating on your wife with, out with your friends, mutual friends? That's so, ooh.
Well, when you said we all went out, I didn't go out with you or her.
No, she just
No, we're
pulled
talking
up.
about this.
She just pulled up one time. That's literally the only time that we ever went out. But I have been out with him, and she's been around, and that's why.
You mean he was out and about? No, because this was a big secret now. Ain't nobody.
Oh, Jesus.
What a mess.
Yo, that hump set, and what happened? Wait, what?
Oh, really?
How do you know?
You know, that's your people?
Oh my gosh. Like, I see Tisha trying to keep it together, but Tisha know what's really good. Like, Tisha know that her man is not.
You see the little
doing what
alarm
he's
bells
supposed to
going
do.
off.
Yep.
And both
And
Kimmy and
Tisha
Tisha said, like,
Yep. Yep. They know what time it is. First of all, Maurice is lying
badly,
as we find out later, because it's like, why would you just say no? Why would you say no?
Man said.
And then for you to say no, and then Marcel to say yes.
What?
Wow.
What boys trip are going on that Maurice is not coming on?
Right. Maurice should have been like, oh, you know what? I forgot about that time. Yes. You would have been better off doing that than just like not saying nothing at all, and then going backstage and retracting everything.
It's just peeling back the lid, like,
yep.
No, I didn't get backstage.
Liars. They're all liars.
Well, I did see him, and it's just like, oh, okay, so you lying. Okay, we lying. Okay, let's see what else you lying.
Exactly.
What's going on here?
But I feel like it's incredibly disrespectful for the guys to be around as a unit, as a friend group, the side chick of your guy friend. Like,
in what world are we all friends with? And that's why the men say never your friend.
They ain't never your friend.
They ain't never really your friend.
No,
Don't you forget it.
That's true.
Don't you forget it.
Yes.
And what world? I would not never ever would I ever. And of course she never. If Spice was out here cheating on her husband, not never would you. We not about to be in the club, at the party, not never.
Like we all just hanging out. Like this is a cool thing to like.
I'm not if she want to get her throat slit, she's on her own. I'm not getting my throat
Why
slit.
would you want to be associated with that? But then you're the person that her mom calls to console her.
Exactly.
Like what is going? This is so messed up. This is so messed up.
So you don't leave the party, so y'all just all kicking it together. How did that make sense? Like, how did that make sense to them? Like,
and it can't be that it's only them.
They all had their side chicks there.
Absolutely.
It was a side chick party. It wasn't no boys trip.
Okay, Goddess M, ain't no woman coming on a guy's trip by herself. That side piece definitely brought friends, but his friends. Make it make sense.
Like, come on, we know, and that's why I don't know if y'all studied Maurice's behavior, but the man's was sweating. His collar was getting a little tight.
Yep.
It was. He was staring off into space. He was like, I felt like he was thinking, like, Lord, please don't let them. Because you know how Martell is. Martell would be like one little argument away from, and that's why you was cheating on your wife too.
Martell is not.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Maurice is like, can we stop talking about this? Can we stop talking about this? Can we stop talking about this?
Yep.
And all of y'all had y'all side chicks there. That's why Marceau was over there kiki and giggling. Because y'all knew it was up, and it's funny to y'all.
It's not, but it's not funny though.
It's not.
That's the part. And it's like, so then all of y'all are around this girl, and then y'all expect what from Mel? Y'all expect her to still feel like y'all a good friend group?
I'm sorry, but you can't really convince me that when Mel and Martell were together, that Maurice would have seen Mel out with some dudes at the restaurant kissing on him, and he would have just came home and act like he didn't see nothing.
Yeah.
You can't. I can't see that happening. I can't see him not telling somebody.
And I just want to highlight that. First of all, it's weird that the guy stayed. You know what I'm saying? So that part, that's number one. But what's even weirder is that Martell felt comfortable enough to bring her. So Martell's not just going to bring her and then not know how the guys feel about it.
Exactly.
Like, he knew that she would be accepted in that group because he knows that they're doing the same thing.
Party over here.
So it's like, you got to put the pieces together.
Right.
He felt comfortable bringing her for a reason. If you have a guy, a group of guys, and they're all faithful to their wives, and they're all marriage, and they're all about like doing the right thing, you would not bring your side chick around
morally
them.
upstanding.
Ever. You would never bring your side chick around them.
You know how they're gonna react.
Absolutely.
Not only do you not want to hear that, you don't want to risk it getting back.
That part.
So
you already know you're all the guys that you're around are scumbags. So you could go bring your side chick around them because
y'all all keep
y'all all are scumbags. So bada boom, bada bang.
We'll see if Kimmy and I know Tisha not gonna put 2 and 2 together. She's gonna keep arguing with him about little stuff, but she's not really gonna do anything about it. But we'll see if Kimmy put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, we'll see, because Maurice ain't as good as he pretended to be. Ebony says Melanie decided out all those people on stage because they all snakes. They all knew what was going on. Even Miss Wanda knew some info because she called Mel and that side chick sister wives. Yeah, they all knew. They all knew.
Except everybody was just sitting around except for Mel.
And everybody, and they all pretend to like be there for her when she cries, and they don't care. They really don't care. They're not friends to her.
That's why Marcel and Tisha was kikiing when they was going through their divorce, because
they think it's entertainment. They think it's funny. They don't take it serious. Goddess M says Tisha sat up there and said she didn't know, but wasn't she the person in season 1 talking about Martell and his mistress having matching cars? None of them are Mel's friends. Exactly.
Talk about it.
You see what I'm saying?
So the moment we have an argument, now you want to talk about my man and his side chick having matching cars?
Well, who does that? But then you want to be all like, put some respect on my mother effing marriage. Like, you don't put some respect on nobody else's marriage. Like, don't do that. Oh my goodness. It's just too much. It's the contradicting behaviors for me. Like, all of y'all are hypocrites. But then y'all want respect, but give respect to no one. So, Carlos asked Tisha, you being Mel's friends, like, how do you feel knowing he was around this woman? And now Tisha and Kimmy want to be like, oh, we don't think that's right. We don't think that's right at all. Oh, it's definitely shady of him. Kimmy says Marceau should have left. And then she says that Maurice should have left. And it's like,
you see how Marceau's like, well, what do you want me to do? Tell my wife? Tell Mel? That's not what we do. Yeah, that's not what we do. Because we all keep each other's secrets.
Yep.
We all don't tell about each other's side chick. Yep. Like, that's not what we do.
You should have said, that's not my place. But that's not what we do? Oh, yeah.
Freudian slip.
Mm-hmm. So then they break for lunch, and then Mel goes into this tangent. She goes into this tangent about how
Who cares?
like is when she was trying to say that she would want to take those babies away from their father, and that the court wouldn't support her in that.
I'm trying to figure out what is the argument for that.
Because
like, when the mom said that, I was like, Van, what's
just
the argument
because y'all want to leave
because you don't want to deal with him anymore?
Yeah, like that's not a good enough reason to
not.
take the kids away from their father, even though it's hurting you to be around him. It's like you can't take the kids away from
to make your life more convenient,
right, and easier.
No, that's not how that works.
And then the mom supporting it, like, yeah, I wish the courts would do better.
That's
like,
what? Yeah, she's talking about because the justice system.
That doesn't make sense. To take the kids away from their dad.
It's a lot of instances where the justice system is not hitting. It's not giving what it's supposed to give.
Right.
And this is not what I don't know what you're talking about, Mel. What?
Why did she have those pictures on that board?
I don't know.
I was confused about that.
So she was gonna bring that out and do a PowerPoint presentation?
This is why he's misbehaving. He's been sending me pics
and that's what I've been talking about all season. Mel, why are you giving him so much energy? Wow. Girl, sit on the couch, be cute, get your check.
Yes.
Minimal answers.
Yes.
That's it.
Minimal
you
energy.
Wanted to go back and forth with him. You wanted to get just
that's it. Don't say nothing. That's it. So then we go into the guys' room, and Maurice and Kimmy are talking, and it's going back and forth between Maurice and Kimmy and Marshall and Tisha. And it's just
it's a tennis match. Lie. You lie.
Oh my God. Kimmy says she doesn't like that he said that he would hang out stay with the group.
Now, Maurice, you just said, right, that you have I wasn't around him. Oh, was I around them? Oh no, yeah, I was around them. I didn't see them interact. How are you around them and you don't see them interact? So what happened? You walked into a room and she was on this side of the room and he was on this side of the room? What are you talking about? You're not even doing this well.
Terrible.
You're not even good at this.
Terrible.
Not even lying good.
Makes no sense. Talking about, so you feel like I'm complicit in them cheating because I'm just around. Whereas I feel as though I can be an influence if I stay.
You're not nobody. This is Martell we're talking about.
This is a whole grown man.
If he couldn't stop himself from ruining his family, what you want to do? Being there in the club.
Oh
What's
my
that?
God.
What are you talking about? Who do you think you're fooling?
And then Marceau and Tisha actually blows up Maurice's spot too. She said he was there. I don't know why the hell he lied. I mean, it is what it is. Like, these people, they just do
it. A mess.
A hot mess. So then we go back to the stage. And Destiny is there. She's looking really snatched. She's looking really good. Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Recap.
Wait, what happened?
I'm a recap.
Oh. So, yeah. All right, well, you take it away.
It's her destiny. Now, okay, I don't know if y'all caught this, where, they started talking about, LeBaric and everything, and they asked, did she cheat? And she says, no, we didn't cheat because we took breaks. What? Huh? Did y'all catch that?
Yeah, but she was upset about Tiffany blowing up her spot, but nobody ever cheated, but okay.
What marriage? How you taking breaks in a marriage? What does that mean? Are we weren't separated? What are you talking about? We were taking breaks. So did he cheat or not? Was he stepping out or not? Because like Tiffany said, she saw him with old girl. Mm-hmm. I feel like Carlos, as messy as you want to be, you missed a couple questions.
Right.
For him, he didn't cheat, but who was the girl?
Right.
And
why were you so mad about her bringing it up if he's not a cheater?
So y'all just broke up. They were trying to paint this picture like they broke up because he didn't want to take she didn't want to take his last name, but his last name is Williams. She did the hyphenated Peyton Williams, right?
Yeah.
So I don't understand what.
But your son has your last name, so what's the problem? That's the person who's gonna carry your legacy.
That was very strange
to
me. I feel like that whole thing was a bunch of nonsense because maybe he did feel some type of way about the hyphen or whatever. Cool,
but
whatever.
that's still not a reason to
act
like the way he did.
Like y'all been had issues before that. You've been saying he wasn't helping with the baby. He wasn't around. He wasn't. It's just like you're still it's not making sense. Like, and then for you, I'm waiting for some big announcement that LeBaric put a gag order on me or something, and then you're over here like, oh no, I just didn't talk about it because I didn't want to.
The fact that you did not talk about your real life on a reality show, and then we finally get confirmation that you just kept it to yourself not because you were forced to, but because you just did not want to reveal that information. That goes to show me that you do not need to be on the show.
Yeah, like why
you do not, and that's why everybody was so mad. Everybody who was saying
sharing your life.
Everybody who was saying, "Why is Destiny on the show? Why is Destiny on the show?" All of y'all are right because she does not need to be on the let she does not want to give us the reality of her situation.
Because essentially, she's doing what the weirdos are doing.
Yeah,
and she's only put it. Oh, let me put a little.
Right. We didn't
make it paint it out how I want it to look. Like it's not making sense.
Even after divorce, we still don't know what really happened.
Right.
She's still talking about,
he didn't cheat, and it was just, it's a little difference. We couldn't agree on something real quick. So why you didn't want to talk about it? What's she said, I did it for the sake of my child. It's like, okay, but you didn't have to badmouth him or
right,
to just talk about your experience and what you're going through.
Exactly.
So that didn't make any sense to me at all. And then it's like, what storyline do you have now? You just beefing with Tiffany? Is that your storyline?
Pretty much.
Doing with you?
That's why she was so pressed to bring up the chicken, because she didn't want to give her real life. And that's why she keeps dragging stuff, because it's like, you don't want to tell. Even she was like, I didn't want to open up about it because I didn't know where we stood. Well, you know where you stand now, so open up about it.
You say he filed for divorce 3 weeks after you had the baby.
Lord
you
Jesus.
was on camera this whole time.
That's an evil man. That's an evil man.
Mess.
For you to file for divorce 3 weeks after I pushed out our son, that's an evil man. That's not something to be taken lightly. You don't just say something like that and brush over it like it's not no big deal. Like when I'm in my most vulnerable state after having a baby, hormones are crazy, postpartum depression is a possibility. All these things are happening right now. My first child, my body's completely changed, and you're just on some, I'm gonna file on a divorce. Even if you really wanted to, that's something that could have waited. You did not have to do that. That's a real evil, spiteful, disrespectful person right there.
Let me look at some of y'all. I see y'all going off. Let me see what you're talking about. That scene told me not to hire Maurice if I need an attorney.
I mean, yeah,
the man is a bad life.
He is.
He can't do it. He cannot do it. The pictures that night of the guys. Oh, yeah, I saw, and I also saw Martell tagging Arian talking about photo Craig. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Martell's gonna snitch on y'all.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's gonna be singing. Is this
y'all chose the wrong guy.
He's gonna be singing. He wanna sing. He wanna sing so bad.
Try me if you want to.
I got my finger hovering over the freaking button.
That's not even so
scared. Wish y'all would.
I don't know if y'all know. Don't let them follow Martell no more, cause I'm sure they fell out. Like, why y'all? Who? I think it was Marcel who posted that. Why would you even post that?
That's
why would you post that?
Because they think it's a game.
They think it's funny.
They think it's fun that they getting away with ha ha ha. Can't catch me ha ha. But you getting real cocky and real confident, you're gonna set yourself up for failure.
Monique said, "Breaks in a 12-month marriage."
Make it make. What break do you need? I just got here.
Exactly.
I know she said they've been together 5 months, but weren't they long distance?
Yeah, 5 years.
So it's like.
So then Destiny goes off and she's like, "Yeah, I got big D energy," and it's like, girl, where? How do you have BDE when you still allowing this man to cook for the family and be in the house? Meanwhile, he divorced you and he filed for divorce 3 weeks after you had y'all son. Where's the BDE?
So he gets to divorce you.
My
He gets
gosh.
to divorce you 3 weeks after you pushed out his child, his baby. That he was so pressed for you to have his last name and all
Oh
this
my
stuff.
God.
But 3 weeks after he divorces you, and you got the man in the house cooking. Why is he don't got a kitchen?
Right.
You
got him playing house, and you're like, oh yeah, I let him do this, and I let you. Why do you give him so much access to your life?
It doesn't make
if
any
you
sense.
got all this BDE, but then you want to lie and say, yeah, I wanted to have a hot girl summer, but Corona. You wasn't trying to have a hot girl summer. You still got that man taking up that space as the spouse in your head, and you're still entertaining him, and you're still hoping that y'all will get together, and that's why you're continuing to entertain him.
If y'all
ain't no BDE nothing.
One, he's a baby. He's not gonna. If you're worried, if you're thinking, oh, we need to have like a family time together so he can see us together happy. It's like he's a baby. He's not remembering this stage right now. But even if that was the case, y'all can't go to the park. Y'all can't go to Chuck E. Cheese or something.
Exactly.
Why is he in your house cooking?
Yeah.
Like you
Playing
said,
house.
playing house.
Like, you divorced me.
You're not fooling nobody.
He put a whole announcement on Instagram. Like, he do not care. Girl, Sky says, I've been defending Destiny all season. If she don't want to share your reality, then you shouldn't be on the show.
Then
Why?
now you're taken away from the show because
Exactly.
we could have somebody else in there sharing their experiences, their stories, whatever. But
and I feel
instead you're just there not talking about anything and then getting in arguments. If Tiffany wouldn't have come in and started the mess with Destiny, what storyline would she have had that season?
Nothing.
She would be giving us nothing.
Absolutely
so it's
not.
just like,
speaking of Tiffany, she shows up next. She hits the stage, and we see a montage of them. And I thought it was real funny how Kimmy was like, I see on that playback that you said you wanted to take that shot, Lewis. If you wanted to take that shot, take the shot. What would have happened if you took the shot? I'll give you a shot right now. Take the shot. Do something now. Make it happen.
Oh no, I was just saying like I was parched. I could have used.
Oh yeah.
It was like the back pedal was real. You did all that huffing and puffing and pump faking
Okay.
just to come on the stage and reiterate that, oh, no funny stuff, just an apology. What was the point of doing that?
Point of the whole?
Now I had to check you twice.
So maybe I had to check you 3
now
times.
I had to step to you twice and you had to backpedal twice.
You look crazy. It could have just been once, but then you're making me have to do it again. And don't make me have to do it a 3rd time because I will if I have to.
I'm not talking about this no more.
Like, what? Like, and then for there to be just even like a retort after that whole scene, like nothing happened negative in that scene.
Right.
Tiffany apologized. They accepted the apology. Everything went smooth, and now it's like they happy they lucky I didn't take that shot. Like what?
Also, Carlos, let me talk to you for a minute because what are you talking about? Oh, Tiffany. Oh, the Love and Marriage Huntsville audience just doesn't like change. They didn't like Destiny when she first came. No. First of all, we don't like Tiffany because she's messy. She's in everybody's business. She's talking about people's kids.
She doesn't have boundaries.
Weird stuff.
There's no boundaries.
And then we were annoyed with Destiny because she kept dragging that whole chicken, my man, chicken, my man, and the chicken in my man.
Because Destiny kept bringing up stuff that was not relevant. That's why we was annoyed with Destiny. She had a whole divorce going on, and all she could talk about was chicken.
Bruh.
Make it make sense.
All that stuff was going on we didn't know about. And she talking about, because you call my man, you talk about my man, chicken was
That's
good.
why we were annoyed with Destiny.
So it's like,
because
it's not like you just throw somebody on the show and they're just, I'm so nice and I'm just, and I'm a good example. And we're just like, I don't like that girl.
No,
she's new.
The audience just doesn't like
I don't
change.
like
My Love and
different
Marriage
people.
audience, they don't like change. They just like the original cast.
Carlos is fighting tooth and nail for his casting of Tiffany and Lewis. He's really trying to push this like, oh no, girl, this was a great idea. No, yes, because we needed them on the show because they're, they doing this and they doing that. He's just really trying to push that.
He don't want to admit that he did not do a good job casting them
because they are not giving anything.
They're not.
They can but they in the same boat as Destiny because we don't know crap about them.
Exactly.
So, with the exception of what the little stuff the surprise wedding or whatever and all that stuff, it's like we're not getting anything from y'all. What are y'all giving us?
Exactly. So, it's interesting too how Martell is like defending Tiffany.
What? Are you their lawyer, Martell? Like, have you a retainer?
Listen,
are you getting a check?
Martell is like, geez, they just got here. Like, let them live.
Come on, guys.
Like, no, because they out here acting like they know everything about everybody, and they acting like everybody needs to follow and do their direction, and they're the wisest people out here. So y'all want to put yourselves out there like that, like y'all the gurus, then put all y'all business out there.
Exactly.
Tell us some stuff y'all been through and got through, if that's the case.
It's weird. Him and Mel are acting just like they don't. I don't understand why everybody hits the levels. What's going on? Like, why y'all acting like that? So you mean some of you rewatched that season back and you have no idea why we don't like them? You don't know. Okay, girl, whatever.
They know. They just, they want to play dumb. Marcel, but then Marcel is like, yeah, but they act like they've been here for 3 years. They act like they come in with that 3-year advice. So they want to come at us on 10, but then when we shoot back, it's like, oh, they just got here. It don't work like that.
And like Kimmy said, you didn't come into the circle telling us about yourself. You tried to come into the circle telling us about us.
Right.
How do you think that's going to work?
You speak transparency, but be transparent about yourself. Don't be transparent about my shit, naive. Be transparent about your stuff. How about that?
Mel made me mad since talking about, so how do you, feel about Mel, Tiffany not being I only know her like from business, but somebody that you only know from seeing them here at a networking event and whoop-de-whoop-whoop, you're going extra hard over the person that you call your best friend.
Right.
You're going extra hard for Tiffany, for somebody that you only know in business and you don't know her like that now all of a sudden. It's just like, Mel, you get on my nerves, girl.
It's like so fake. It's like people ask, like, do you see how Tiffany is messy? She's like, I don't have eyes. I don't see anything. Like, what? How could you not see? Just be honest. I just don't like the lies.
I don't know what she gets out of it. And to me, honestly, I just feel like just based on the way she's been acting the whole season, Mel has something. I don't know what it is, but she has some kind of issue with Destiny that she's not talking about. Yeah. Because the way she talks to her, the way she acts when she's around her, it just gives, especially when compared to the previous season, and you can see the difference in the way she acts when Destiny's involved. It's just like an underlying like snippiness and underlying like tone where it's just like, like it's just. So,
J. Marie, hey girl, hey. She says Mel is full of ish.
And that's why I feel like because of whatever this random issue is that we don't freaking know about, she is playing deaf and blind because she's getting her life from Tiffany antagonizing Destiny. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why, but she is just acting.
Exactly.
Because you can see Tisha, you can see, Kimmy's issue with Tisha, but for some reason you can't see, and this is way more blatant than that.
Right.
So it's just like
you can't see why nobody is effing with Tiffany.
It's weird.
It makes no sense. Okay. So then Carlos is like, pretty much, is there anything that you guys know about Tiffany or whatever? And then Kimmy's like, yeah, I heard she got fired from the Chamber of Commerce. And Tiffany just sat there and said, well, no, that's not true.
I feel like she's lying.
I feel like she's lying too. You see what I'm talking about? People have stuff on you. You're not above, like, someone spreading your business. So, do to other people what you would want them to do to you. Because if you don't want to be transparent, I bet you we can find ways to put your transparent business out there just the same way y'all be trying to put ours. So let's make it even out here in these streets. Hita Blue said, oh, it's okay. Yes,
thank you.
Back. She says, glad to see you back and feeling well. Oh, thank you, Keita. She says, Spice held it down. Now I gotta rewind and watch the replay. Oh, thank you, Keita. Yes,
thank you.
Watch the replay because we get real hype in the beginning.
Oh my gosh, they just make me so mad. They don't make not a lick of sense.
They don't. Sky says, I don't care too much for Tisha, but she was so right about Mel.
I agree.
Mel isn't a real friend either.
I was like, Tisha, what you're saying also kind of applies to you, girl. Pot calling the kettle black. But you're right. Like, everything that she was saying about Mel was pretty much, I agree with what she was saying.
Yeah.
It all made sense to me. So, you know?
Yeah, I agree too. Then we get to, I think this is the last scene
where going back and forth with Marcel.
Yo, this part kind of
They give me no advice about my marriage.
It gave me life because I like to see two people who are both contradictory try and prove that each other is contradictory. So it was like interesting to me because I did see points on both sides. So Marcel's argument is like, y'all just been married for a year. Like, how the hell you gonna give me marriage advice? I've been here for 15 years, bro. Make it make sense. So Louis is like, okay, but I've been married before. Okay, so you could give me advice on how to be divorced, not be married. Marcel is so shady. But then Louis, to me, I feel like has a point. Like, you do learn from mistakes, and you can get things from mistakes and bring it into a new situation.
You realize like what you want, what you don't want.
Exactly.
There's something to be said about that part.
Absolutely. So. And then he also said something along the lines where you don't acknowledge the things that are going on in your marriage. And to me, I feel like that's valid too.
It is.
Because Marcel and Tisha been married for 15 years, but they don't even talk to each other. They never tackle the issue.
They don't when communicate. She tried a lot, he'd be like, no, that's not how you feel. This is how you feel. So
what?
I mean, Louis is on point. You don't see things that are right in front of you.
You don't.
And if you do see them, you're purposefully ignoring them. So.
Exactly. And she tries to take you to therapy and you didn't want to even do that. So like you're trying to act like, Tisha and Marcel are trying to act like we've been married for 15 years. But there's people who could be married for 15 years and like and not have
a comfortable arrangement,
not
real marriage
exactly.
where there's love there.
Just because there's time doesn't mean the actual work is being done.
Right.
You try to take him to therapy, and homeboy straight said, "Don't you ever do something like this ever again." You try to get your vows renewed.
You didn't even factor in the fact that if our marriage was so great, why would she
want to take me to therapy?
Surprising me with therapy.
Okay.
He didn't even. Girl, don't you ever yell at girl.
He said, don't you ever, like, of all things you could do, like, that's not what you do. He even complained about it on the trip, talking about now she's taking me to therapy. She's unsure. She's insecure. She used to be this woman who had all this, like, surety about her, and now she's not. So then on top of that, you try to surprise him with a vow renewal. Thank God you didn't do that, because you would have got your feelings hurt bad, Tisha.
Badly.
Really badly. So then you find out that he don't even want to do the vow renewal with you. So it's like y'all keep talking about 15 years this, 15 years that. Y'all don't even be on the same page about nothing. So
it's
what
like
is the
all
15
of this
years
is
have
on
to
camera?
do?
That's why it's like it's so much perpetrating, it's so much lies going on. All of this is on camera. We see you, Tisha, constantly getting embarrassed.
Yo,
he
embarrasses her all the time.
So it's just like. Okay, girl.
I feel her when she's like, yeah, like, don't be trying to tell me about myself like that. Yeah. But it's like, at the same time, like, you need to, like, really be honest about your marriage and what's going on in it. Oh. Ivy Girl says, Destiny was Martel's friend. First, I wonder if Mel has some weird feelings about that. I don't know. Ivy Girl, I was thinking that too. I was like, I don't know what Mel's issue is with Destiny. But
it's like Martel be disrespecting the heck out of her too. So it's just like, that's even confusing because it's like now it seems like it. The tables have turned. Like, yeah, we were friends first, but now I'm closer to her.
Yeah,
or maybe not, child, because the way Mel acted, I don't even know.
I don't know. And then is Mel mad that Destiny brought up the whole village thing at the party? Is Mel mad that
Mel been having an attitude with Destiny since season? Just episode 1.
So is Mel mad that Destiny never opened up to her about the divorce? Is she still mad about that? Because Mel is mad about something. There's something going on with Mel that she's mad at with Destiny. But we just don't know what it is. Like, seriously. Monique says Tisha really thinks people are jealous of her long-suffering marriage. Yo, this guy wastes no time making a fool of you every chance that he gets. Like, literally, you could be asking him, crying asking him for what you need, and he's like, okay, but what you're asking for doesn't matter. And what matters is this and what I want. So let's just move forward with this. So I'm just like, girl, nobody.
I can't wait. I just.
One thing about reality TV, it's gonna put a mirror on your face. So Tisha can't hide from it anymore.
Yeah.
Before she was able to stay in delusion, but girl, now it's right in front of your face.
Like just telling
recorded.
You.
That's why she's not on Twitter. It was too much truth. She don't want to hear people telling her the truth.
Facts.
Like, come on now, make it make sense. So then we moved into the part three at this point. And
Destiny versus Tiffany again. I'm tired of it. Like, I just want to point out that we said, I said, listen, I'm pretty sure Tiffany has watched the show before she came on the show.
Yeah. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Now, Tiffany admits at the reunion that she watched the show before she came on the show.
Yeah. But
so
on the show, she lied and said that she didn't know anyone.
If you watched the show, why did you come on there acting like, oh, I don't know anything? I don't know anybody. Oh, Destiny, I didn't even know you were married. Oh, but I did. Like, why you do that? And that's just proof that you came on there to be messy.
Yeah.
That is just proof. Just because you're lying. You're literally just blatantly lying.
And we see through the lies, and that's why people don't like her. Carlos says that Destiny and Tiffany, like they had their situation or whatever. And Tiffany is surprised when she sees Destiny say that, that Tiffany is messy. Like,
but she told you that to your face.
You are messy though, so, Tiffany. Like,
why?
Oh, I'm really surprised and I'm hurt by that because.
And now Destiny's judgmental. What? How she did? What are you talking about? Projection.
Destiny is judgmental.
It just doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about, girl? You sound crazy as heck.
This shit and Can't Take It was a person.
Bruh, what?
Oh my God. And she can't come up. She says, how am I judgmental? Tell me how judgmental. She can't come up with how Destiny is judgmental. Oh, then she gets all snappy with her. And it's just like, Mel, like, do you not
that's
see
the attitude that she's had with her this whole time. I feel like Mel don't want to see. Tiffany and Mel both have that thing where it's like, I can do this to you or act funny towards you, but I demand this.
Right.
So
Tisha too. Tisha is like
Tisha
that too.
does the same thing.
And Mel is like, I gotta get in the middle of this. I just don't understand.
Mel, you're not about to sit up here and tell me that you watched this whole season again, played it back. You experienced some of it and you don't understand. I'm just so confused. No, you're not confused, girl.
Oh my God.
And that's what I'm saying. She has something with Destiny that you're loving this. Like, you're cool with all of this going on because it doesn't make sense. It's right there in your face. It just, you're not, girl.
Yeah, she keeps playing dumb and she keeps saying that it just seems like Destiny kept dragging it. It just seems like Destiny.
Mel is like super gaslighting
the hell out of Destiny.
Destiny. Like, she's super gaslighting her bad. I don't know why. Like I said, I don't know why, but she's doing it. So then they ask about Mel and Destiny's relationship, and the fact that they haven't been talking this whole time just kind of proves my whole point. Because if that's your best friend,
right? Like
my baby mama, when I don't know, maybe with y'all best friends, y'all go weeks without talking. I don't go weeks without talking to Spice. Like, that's just weeks.
Guys said, what does Tiffany have on Mel? It's really weird that she's defending Tiffany forever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is there a secret? Is she blackmailing you? Blink twice if you need help.
It doesn't make sense.
It's not making sense
at all.
And it's like, okay, Mel, I just want to point this out. The fact that Mel feels like it's okay to go ghost with Destiny, who is her bestie, right?
Oh, my energy is really drained after shooting.
My time, and I feel like people should respect that and understand
but
that.
Did you communicate that?
That's one. Why is it so hard to send a text message like, hey girl, I see you reaching out. I just wanted to reach back out to you and say, like, for the next couple of weeks, I might be a little distant. It's because it is.
I have to unplug.
I don't know why that's so hard to communicate that. And two, you were so mad
Yep.
that she did not tell you, want to connect with you and tell you what was going on when she was going through her hard time with her divorce.
Right.
To the point where 2-3 events later, you were still bringing it up. Yeah, because, Destiny, you think you know somebody and they don't want to.
She was.
And she was going through a whole divorce and she just had a baby and she had all this stuff. So when she needed to unplug, you feel like you have a right to be mad and, but then now when
you want to
you need to unplug, like you don't see the connection now.
I'm sorry you're hurt. I'm sorry you feel hurt.
I'm sorry you feel like that, girl, but that's just
sorry, not sorry.
I'm like, I'm really trying to figure this out like Scooby-Doo. I really don't get it. Like, are you mad because she didn't tell you about the divorce before everybody? Like, what is it?
And then that's
why you acting like that, Mel?
That's when Tisha interjects and says she don't know how to be a good friend.
And she don't.
And it's like the pot calling the kettle black because Tisha don't know how to be a good friend either.
She don't. I mean, it's like the Spider-Man meme. It was like,
ain't none of y'all good friends. Like, come on now. Goddess M said Mel used Tiffany to do her dirty work against Destiny.
Oh my God, yes.
And Tisha, because Tiffany was coming for Tisha real hard too. Like, seriously. That's why she don't want to speak against her, because she was doing her dirty work. Sky said, what does Tiffany have on Mel? It's really weird that she's defending. Oh, I said that already. Jay Marie says, definitely gaslighting, but that's what Mel does.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I see why you was with Martell for so long, girl.
Yes.
Because y'all have a lot of the same behaviors.
Jay Marie said,
being selfish, the gaslighting, the lying.
Very self-centered. Yeah.
So
the narcissism is there for sure. There is so there's that. So yeah, when Tisha and Mel get into it, it's just like, okay, but y'all both are not good friends to each other.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a one-sided thing. I don't know why Tisha feels so justified in calling Mel out, but then she can't even see herself.
It was kind of necessary, but it was also like, girl,
it's like the person saying
the messenger is
the
wrong messenger.
Right.
Gosh. There is something to be said about what Tisha said about when Mel needs you.
Oh yeah. Because remember, when she didn't want Destiny,
stuff was going on with Martell.
Yep.
She literally said, "Oh yeah, because I need Destiny because she's my referee, she's my emotional support, she's my this, she's my that."
Yep.
But then when Tiffany come around, you don't need her no more.
Right.
So
when Tiffany
that
come
don't
around,
sound like using somebody.
When Tiffany come around, Destiny's just dragging it and dragging it and dragging it. I'm like, what?
This does not make sense.
Jay Marie agrees with you. She said Mel and Tell are two peas in a pot. Listen, you ain't lying there. So now Tisha and Kimmy.
Please, Jesus.
This is so toxic.
It's just like that's the only thing I don't like about reunions. It's like, you have to relive the whole season again. And it's like the same things that there was no, closure brought forth and there was no resolution. Now we gotta go through this, hash this out all over again. And still there's no resolution. So it's just like
well, there's not going to be no resolution with Carlos and his hypothetical questions. Like,
he's a menace.
Oh my God. Must be stopped.
Carlos, take the microphone.
Carlos says, when did things go wrong, between Kimmy and all of those things? And Tisha got to understand, like, in the montage, she literally said, Suga pointed this out to me earlier. She said something along the lines of, you and
this is what she said. People said, which I think is Wanda. People are saying that Mel and Martell are saying all these bad things about you, but Kimmy and Maurice are over there keying with them and still being friends with them.
With the Hulk.
So that goes to show want them to stop being friends with them. Because why would you make that statement that I don't feel comfortable that you're still over there being friends with them when I'm beefing with them? Okay. But that was and then when everybody brings it up, like, okay, so you wanted me to stop being friends with them?
That's not true.
No, that is because it sounds immature and ridiculous.
Yeah.
When you get called out on it, but that's what you really want. And that's why you're mad at Kimmy. You're mad at Kimmy because she didn't lie up on that stage with you.
Yep.
When they asked, was y'all talking about Mel?
Yep.
You're mad at that. And you're mad because she didn't want to stop being friends with her, point blank, period.
Yep.
And you know both of those sound stupid. So you're trying to make it some, no, I just feel like you weren't there for me. So, like, girl.
It's like you keep having this imaginary issue. If you don't want to say what the real issue is, then we can never overcome it.
And
Tisha tries to say that Mel tried to destroy her marriage.
Girl, wait.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was she in the limo on the way to their anniversary party making jokes?
Yeah, bringing up side chick jokes.
You're on camera, people.
You're on camera laughing and discussing their marriage to their face and behind their back relentlessly, Tisha. Relentlessly. Even if you did not do it on purpose.
On your marriage.
Right. Even if you did not do it on purpose, you were doing it, Tisha. But Mel was out here trying to destroy your marriage.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. And what were you doing? Like you were stabbing her in an open wound? Like that's better? Oh my goodness.
It's just, and yeah.
Kimmy said that she tried to be the person in between to be fair and not choose sides. And then Tisha and Kimmy are going through this back and forth, and it seems like it's two brick walls trying to break the other one down, and like Tisha just won't stop talking, and then Kimmy finally blows up. It's like, I told you multiple times that both of you were wrong in these situations, and then that y'all should just let the past go and move forward.
Because Tisha kept trying to use the argument that, but as your friend, if I tell you that you hurt my feelings, you should just accept that. But the thing is, you're saying, oh, I feel like you weren't there for me. Okay, how did you feel I wasn't there for you? Okay, so you don't have a reason, girl. So now when I find out you don't have a reason, I'm not apologizing for crap because I didn't do nothing.
Exactly.
That's the point that you're skipping over. Then you can say that all day. You can say she wasn't there for you, or she didn't have your back, or she wasn't a good friend.
What?
But then when I ask you to explain it, you don't have an explanation for it, girl. It's like, okay, I'm apologizing for what?
Exactly. Then Tisha is like, well, I go hard for my friends. I'm just different like that. I just go hard for my friends.
What friend on this show did you go hard for? Which one?
You was talking about Melody behind her back and her marriage and making fun of her and cracking jokes. You was calling Kimmy a side chick behind her back and making jokes and telling people and had Kyle on the show talking about some that's against girl code. That's against girl code. So it's like, whose back did you have? Like, girl, how?
I feel like in between segments, Mel and Tisha just took that as an opportunity to like randomly jump on each other and start arguing and bickering with each other. And it was just like, this is a lot. Like we're the Destiny versus, the Kimmy versus Tisha. Then you got Mel jumping in.
Yeah,
like
it got really weird. It got a lot. Oh my God. So then Carlos says one thing about Kimmy. Let me just say one thing about Kimmy. She knows the difference between right and wrong. Is Tisha too immature to handle the conversation?
You see how they keep putting words?
Why would you? What? Is Tisha
Carlos Mexican?
Oh my God. Kimmy's like, well, I just feel like that's not the world Tisha lives in. All right. So then Carlos takes it a step further. And he says, is Tisha the type of woman you would want to be friends with if y'all weren't related?
Again, another unnecessary hypothetical question, Carlos, that you already knew the answer to, child. Mm-hmm. And he was being messy. Yeah. They're already related. They're already family. They're already married and everything like that. So what's the point of asking this?
Exactly.
To possibly stir up some mess for next season?
Yes. Mm-hmm. But then Kimmy messes up and she answers honestly. And she says, no, because I don't have that kind of energy. And I don't feel like, I can give Tisha what she's looking for, what she wants. J. Marie says Carlos wasn't wrong though. Listen, but are they questions that need answers? Are they?
Sometimes there's some things just don't need to be said.
I know.
Like, it just really did, because it's just, what did that putting that question out there? What did that do besides create more issues?
Hurt Tisha to the bone,
right? So it's like
it really hurt Tisha's feelings.
We all know that they would never be friends in real life. They were just put into a situation where they're trying to make the best of it. Right? Do we need to say that out loud on national television?
I guess so.
I don't think so.
Yo, and then Tisha's really, really hurt. She's genuinely hurt. But my whole thing is, Why is Tisha so hurt that Kimmy wouldn't be friends with her if they weren't family? Because not for nothing, if they weren't family, I don't believe Tisha would be friends with Kimmy either.
She wouldn't.
I don't think Kimmy. I feel like Tisha's answer to that question would have been no too.
Kimmy is way too mature. She's way too into accountability.
Right.
On both parts.
They don't mesh.
Tisha just wants to be, you know, spoiled and sought after and chased after. Oh, I'm sorry.
And she also wants to
want anybody to actually hold her accountable.
No, she just wants to be like you know, reinforced. She wants all of her delusions and her negativity to be reinforced and to be accepted. And she wants somebody telling her that she's doing the right thing and doing a good job.
Yeah, she doesn't want anybody to like call her out like, oh girl, but that was wrong for what you did. She don't want to hear that. She wants you to be right in the wrongness with her, rolling around in the mud. That's not her. It's not the kind of friendship.
And all her wrongness. Sky says it's moments like this that make me kind of see why Marcel treats Tisha like she's 5.
She does act like she's
Tisha acts like an annoying 5-year-old.
A child.
You're not wrong, sis. She does. She does act very immature. And like Tisha is really, really hurt. And she was like, you know, they go on to like a little break and her and Kimmy go back and forth. And then she's like, okay, we'll just leave it in the past. So now the men come back. The men are back and the mamas. Lord Jesus, y'all. I don't, you know, we see a montage of the mamas going back and forth, Miss Wanda and Miss Van. And for some reason, Martell is like, he cannot wait. He cannot wait for this segment of the reunion to start. And it's like, why are you so excited about two mothers?
She's a messy queen.
Listen, I told this to Sugar earlier. I was like, Martell's mom is not even as messy as Martell. Like, why? Where does he get all of this?
I don't know if he had like
energy
that raised him, or I don't know. But he's just so.
He's so unbelievably like a 6th grader, 7th grader, middle school girl waiting for the drama. If it's not him, if it's somebody else, he's like eating his popcorn and he can't wait for the show to start. But when it's about him, he's like in denial and he gets upset and he makes these faces and it's just like.
So now it's about to get dark. God. Okay, it's about to get dark. We're about to go downhill. Yeah. You didn't think it was possible to get worse, but here we are. So,
oh God.
Somehow, okay. Again, Mel and Martell are getting into just the whole show. They're just whenever they get a chance, they're taking an opportunity to take little shots at each other, and then it erupts into like an argument. And Mel randomly busts out talking about how I don't know if she pulled up on Martell.
We got a clip for this, so let's watch this clip, y'all.
Oh, you obviously are hearing this. Do you feel like Miss Van was supportive of your marriage while you guys were married?
Yeah, very much so. You know, I'm very sorry for how things played out. And again, I tried. You know, I really did.
Ms. Van, do you believe him?
It's hard for me to say because according to the kids, it's always dad did this, dad did that.
How can my children gather that? Because Melody implanted that into them.
That's not true. Don't dare do that. I defend you more than I do anything else.
Mariah has told me, Daddy, Mommy told me you have a girlfriend. Daddy, Mommy told me that you were out with this girl. I'm like why is Mommy telling you this?
Do your kids know about the other woman and your other son?
Melody told them both things, the child and the other woman.
So if that's accurate, so let me say this. If that is accurate, I'm about to. If I told my children that you had a child, whenever we pulled up to West End Grill a few weeks ago, while you were there with your baby mama and your child, and my kids were crying, and I had to calm them down.
Why did you drive over there?
I can paint the whole picture
right
for
there,
it. No, you're pathetic, because here's the thing, I don't have to protect your life. The next thing I knew, my daughter, Mariah, had her window down, and her body was out saying, "Get away from my dad! Get away from my father!" So by the time I look up, I see it's him, his child, and his baby mother.
When Mariah saw you, your son, and your child's mother together.
It was from a distance, yeah.
So your daughter seeing her father, a woman, and a child just put 2 and 2 together?
No, she still don't know.
She still doesn't know.
Because I'm not about to do that. That ain't my place to tell.
But why haven't you told the kids yet that they have a brother?
Oh my God. All right.
I guess it just takes time.
Are you embarrassed by it?
When it comes to my children, I feel some kind of way.
Guys, honestly, like, I'm so confused about this story. I'm so confused. Like, so y'all was at whatever, Weston something, and Mel pulls up, and Mariah sees you with the girl, and Mariah throws her body out the car. Get away from my dad. Get away from my father. What?
Yo, you know what's crazy? That was that a Tyler Perry movie? What movie was that? When she was like, "Get away from my dad."
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
That literally happened in a movie.
Wow, like that's so
That's
sad
how crazy
to
that
me.
is.
It's so sad to me. Like I don't understand how. Like so. Why did you pull up? Why are you there with the kids?
She was
confronting
trying to make it sound like I looked up and there was you and your baby mama. So like, did y'all run into each other? Why
were you dropping the kids off to him?
Yeah, like
and she was there. Like
I didn't understand the point of bringing up this story when you didn't tell the story and we have no idea what's going on.
We have no idea what's happening right now.
What's going? Huh?
And to me, it's like I feel like Martell and Mel keep saying that they're putting the kids first. They keep saying that they're putting the kids first, but y'all consistently don't put the kids first.
They putting the kids first as a weapon.
That part
against each other,
because
even the grandma was using the children as a weapon.
I would never like the fact that the as soon as I drove past and I saw that man with another woman, we're doing a quick U-turn. I don't want my kids to see nothing that has to do with this at all.
Even going back to when Malaya, when they had that picnic and Malaya was like, "Oh, the girl in the elevator." How did she see that picture?
And then Mel says, but no, because Mel said it wasn't a picture. Mel says we had pulled up and we saw you going up to an elevator.
Even so,
then you pulled up with your kids in the back to catch him cheating?
Like
what?
Child.
Oh my gosh. We got J12 AKA.
J12 AKA.
Okay. It says the child has to know that was his girlfriend or something for her to act
and
that way.
That's the same thing I said.
And how can she have known that?
A child sees their parent with someone of the opposite sex, they're not just gonna automatically be like, "Get away from him!" Like it's like there has to be something she has in her. That's what I'm saying. There's somebody's lying because the kids know way more, and we know once Martell and Melody get into an argument, they don't care who's around. They don't care where they're at. They hold no punches. So you can only imagine what's been said around the kids.
Exactly.
Let's not even forget about the fact that Martell made that whole video involving his kids saying, "Yeah, don't your uncle hit you? Yeah, da 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 da." So you're not about to tell me that, they just are completely oblivious and innocent, don't know anything that's going on.
They both fight.
No, y'all are putting them in the middle of this mess.
Yeah. Monique King says exactly. Why did you pull up at the restaurant? Same with why did Boss Baby see Martell and Ariane at the hotel with Mel? Like it doesn't make any sense.
You're trying to act like I never in my life. Like girl.
Right. So okay, J12 says Mel told her or she heard Mel's conversations about absolutely. Because if she did not tell her, it's very, very, very possible and likely that either when they were arguing between her and Martell, or she's talking on the phone about it, very upset and very loudly, the kids hear stuff, so they know stuff. Whether you told them straight to their face or not, y'all told them by not being discreet. Y'all not discreet enough. Neither one of y'all are discreet. So stop it. Sky says Mel using her kids too.
Yeah,
she's just as bad as Martell. Mel is allowing the children to be involved in conversations they're not supposed to be in. Example, the kids saying Destiny is boring. That was weird.
Oh my God.
I didn't like that.
Again, that proves my point. She got some beef with Destiny because she took pleasure in telling her
Destiny boring.
They like,
she loved that to say that. Like, why would you weird?
That's your friend, girl?
You say so. Goddess says again, Mel is messy AF too. And they're all delusional if they don't think the oldest two kids don't look online, see what's being said about their parents. My child knows how to use Google.
Okay.
She's 12, so there's that. Doja Cat said other kids might be teasing them too about their dad rolling around. There might be that too. And honestly, it's all embarrassing and it's all too much. They're not holding themselves in a light of like keeping it together, keeping their composure, controlling themselves around the kids. Neither one of them have enough restraint and neither one of them, Martell or Mel. That's why when people be like, oh yeah, Team Martell this or Team Mel that, there's no teams. Y'all both are letting the kids down. Like nobody is doing a good job here. Let's finish off this clip, y'all.
I guess it just takes time.
Are you embarrassed by it?
When it comes to my children, I feel some kind of way. Certain things happened early on was a mistake, but him being here is not.
My hope is that the kids are able to hear it from you when you're ready. But I do think because you're on television, you don't have much time as other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like eventually, y'all, I'm sure y'all have seen the Instagram. We've seen the new baby, and Martell has told the kids about the new baby. He put a picture up of like a family picture with him and his 5 children. And I'm happy he finally told them. But it's just like, this is like a journey. Like, it's just not going to get better just because you told them now. And I just I feel for Mariah because, like, she really wants to have her mom.
All the kids want to have that family unit.
Yeah. And she don't want to feel like she's betraying her mom by accepting her new brother or whatever the case may be. So I know the kids feel like they're in a really
act like they're not involved in the kids. The kids is right smack dab in the middle. Tomfoolery.
Yep. J. Marie, the kids said that Destiny was boring on the last episode. So the finale episode before the reunion, when Destiny confronted Mel at the party talking about some I have a village. I mean, you have a village and I don't, and I don't think that's fair. That was weird. That was weird. And yeah, got his end. The kids did look sad in the family picture. He posted another picture after that of the kids smiling, but man, I saw through the smiles. The kids are not happy. The kids are and rightfully so. They're going through a lot. And I just don't like that they just continuously put their kids in the middle of all of this. Miss Bell.
Hey, Miss Bell.
Oh my goodness, that you should get a real time. I'm so happy you're back in bed.
I saw your messages. Thank you so much, Miss Bell. I'm
back. She's back. So then Carlos asked Miss Wanda about the exchange between her and Miss Van. I mean, I don't know, like nothing happens here. Miss Wanda, she goes and says, well, maybe you should have been teaching your daughter how to make tapes since you out here making tapes. Like, it's just a lot of wild accusations happening. And then Miss Wanda says, Miss Van says the tape is a lie. Then Marceau sticks his big lion nose in the middle of stuff, talking about well, we all know that it's true that you guys were together. But I ain't never seen a tape. Just be quiet.
Shut up. What does
that
have to do with you?
It don't have nothing to do with you.
I don't even know why anybody's bringing this up. It's not like the brother's on the show. We don't even know who this guy is.
She's a grown woman. She can do whatever she wants to do.
We don't care.
Leave her alone. Like, please. Like, and then, like, Marcel, you want to talk about what's true? Why don't you be honest about your marriage? Focus on what's true about your marriage. Leave Miss Van the heck alone. Like, they just be doing too much.
Marcel is a messy queen.
Right?
He's just a mess.
Oh yeah, because then Marcel was like, well, didn't you drive 6 hours?
Yeah, nobody asked you nothing.
Marcel,
shut up. He just keeps interjecting.
Oh
like you said, when it's not about him, he loves to interject himself, jump in with Tiffany and Lewis and all that. Oh yeah, and have a whole bunch of commentary and say this and say like, shut up. Why'd you
please stop? Please stop.
Be quiet.
Then Carlos asked Miss Wanda, do you think Kimmy is a snake? And then Miss Wanda goes down this rabbit hole of why Kimmy is a snake, which actually in the rabbit hole proves that y'all the snakes.
Basically.
Like she literally says, Miss Wanda literally says, Kimmy, when Tisha and Kimmy were friends, all they did was speak negatively about Mel. So now you just outed Tisha. And you just double confirmed that Tisha was talking trash about Mel
because
behind
if
her back.
anyone's the snake, is Tisha, because
person
she was
talking
trying
junk.
to lie about it when asked about it, and Kimmy was just like, "Yeah, I said it. So what?
That
yeah,
part.
we said it. So how is your daughter not a snake?
Right. So then
she be saying stuff.
Exactly. So then it's like, if you think that they're snakes because of what they did, your daughter is involved in that because you just said that she was talking about Mel. So isn't that what snakes do? Lie?
Hello.
And talk about people behind their back?
Even Maurice jumped in and was like, she said it to her face though. So how is she
exactly?
It just Wanda, she really does just like hearing herself talk.
Pretty much. Like she's like, so I know when they get together, they're talking about Tisha. Like, why? You're just showing Tisha's characteristics. The only way you could assume that about somebody is because you know what your daughter is.
I was just going to say, you know your daughter.
That's it.
I don't know why you're trying to project that on Kimmy,
to everybody else.
Girl, that's your child.
Exactly.
That is a hot mess, and that is not a good friend.
Right.
Ain't nothing snaky about Kimmy. She always say what it is. Yep. If somebody asks her, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I said that. She does that all the time. So I don't even know what you're talking about. Yep. It's just Wanda really trying to like get a peach, and it's just not. No.
Oh my gosh. So then, I mean, I think the moms leave at that point. I don't really, not too much that happens after this point. I think Mel and Martell, they get into like a little argument, a little beef, a little splatter and spatter. It's like, it's just like they continuously prove just how immature they both are. Martell especially, because he's antagonizing the situation. And I just don't understand, like, I don't think they'll ever be good. I hope down the line they can be, but I just don't see it happening anytime soon. Like, still too much hurt involved.
Especially with the side chick just constantly online, just constantly talking.
Yeah, and we didn't even touch on this when Mel had said something about the difference between being with a Rolls Royce and a Hyundai. Oh my gosh, Martell got so upset, and Martell gonna say, "You're not gonna disrespect the mother of my child." Guys, I cannot. You cannot make this stuff up.
While you're disrespecting the mother of your child on national television, you tell her
not to disrespect the mother of your one child, but she's the mother of your 4 children, and you were married to her for such and such years. And the person that she's talking about is the person who you disrespected her with. Like this new mother of your child was disrespecting my marriage. So now I'm not allowed to say that she's a Hyundai and I'm a Rolls Royce. Like, why do you have to even say anything, Martell? She's disrespecting my whole marriage. I have every right to be upset. I have every right to be to say whatever I want. Just let me say whatever I want.
Is going online saying whatever the heck she want.
Yeah.
I highly doubt Martell is. Take that down. Don't talk about Mel, because you talking about Mel too.
Right. Talking about some, oh, well, y'all have got degrees from the same places, but she's still not on my level. So shut the heck up. Like, I just don't understand what's the problem with me saying, like, if I want to feel like I'm better in whatever respect, let me say that.
Because you put me in this position to even have to try to compare myself to this woman.
Exactly. She wouldn't even be a part of the conversation or in the equation had you not went out your way to be around this girl.
And had a whole baby out here.
Exactly. So if I want to say that I'm a Rolls Royce and she is a Hyundai, let me say that.
And what you're gonna do?
Exactly.
Quiet, Martell. I said it.
Now hush.
So man, like just shut. He always has to jump in when you should just shut up.
Yep.
That's when Martell wants to jump in.
Yep.
Nobody asked you nothing.
He just wants to bring Melody down a peg, but for what reason? What do you get out of bringing down the mother of your 4 children down a peg? Let her be wherever she wants to be. Wherever she thinks she is, whatever she wants to say, let her do it. Like, what is the problem? Goddess F said, Wanda wanted a moment this reunion.
Yes.
But she made herself look like a bigger fool.
Wanda just be talking just like when she was like, when Dan was like, you're small brain. She was like, oh, well, you're big brain. It's like, Wanda,
just
sometimes just be quiet.
Please. Oh my God. Wait, Doja Cat, hold on. What you think about Martell's book copying his ex-mom-in-law?
Wait, what?
I didn't know Martell had a book, honestly. Copying his ex-mother-in-law. Because his ex-mother-in-law, Ms. Van has a book out? I don't know. I see Martell doing a lot. I know he has a calendar. I saw something about like clothes.
Nobody want no Martell calendar.
I feel like Martell is trying to like, be smart and use like the publicity to like, be sponsoring and stuff like that now. But it's like,
good luck. Your life then fell apart when she left.
Exactly. Ooh, Sky says it takes a snake to know a snake.
Okay. Miss wanted to slithering on the ground talking about she's a snake.
Exactly. Oh my God. Jay Marie says, wow, just looked at Tell's IG. He has two babies and they ate twins. He's so trifling. I knew it, but to see it, wow, wait, what?
Are you saying an additional?
Why won't this man get a vasectomy? Can you please learn from Marceau and from Maurice and do one thing right and get a vasectomy? Like, oh my God, don't tell me there's another child.
Nah, bro.
Another child?
It's not funny. It's just...
Oh my God.
Take a little bit.
Oh my God. Oh, Doja Cat says it's a children's book. You're right. Actually, you're right. I did see that. It had, it said something about a plane. Yeah, it's a children's book. Yeah, so now he's trying to be smart and use his publicity to like sell merch and do things like that now. But Mel been on that. Mel been using the platform that she's on to elevate her business. So, she's been on that. Jay Marie said Mel. Oh, I mean Mel and Ariana's baby, y'all. Oh my God, girl. I thought that was a new baby. Girl, I was like, not a new baby.
I had to grab a popcorn. I said, hold on, what?
Not a new baby child. Girl, okay, good. Thank you for clearing that up. Jay Marie said only Ariana wants Martell's couch. I know. I ain't lying.
Big
oh my God. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and the two babies, Mel's youngest and the new baby, it's tough because they're so close in age.
Yeah,
but
that's wild.
It's nothing you can do about it now. Like the baby's here, and now he's embracing the child. He's putting them on his social media, and they're divorced, and he has a right to do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
I hope that Mel gets some counseling. I hope that she, doesn't throw away all of her friends because she's gonna need people to be in her corner as a support system. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like Mel really knows how to keep people close to her that really F with her. Or maybe she feels like Destiny don't F with her. I still hold true to the fact that I feel like Mel is mad that Destiny didn't open up to her about the divorce. So now Mel does not want to open up to Destiny about anything else.
That's the only thing I can think of.
That's the only thing that I can
Nothing
think of.
Else.
It doesn't make sense why Mel keeps putting Tiffany on a pedestal and not,
But it's hard to tell because the same time she found out about the divorce was the same time enter Tiffany. So
yeah,
we don't know how that would have went down had they not had that conversation. So
right, that's true. So yeah, Mel found out with everybody else when everybody else found out, and she felt insulted by that. So I mean, what you gonna do?
What a mess.
Yes, but
the
yeah,
whole season and the reunion was just even messier. It was just insult slinging, just
too much. Goddess says everybody on the show needs counseling. The Scott brothers need to be truthful with their wives. They're not going to though. They're not going to be truthful. Deny.
I said, why would y'all come on this show if y'all know y'all be out here cheating?
And then to be talking so much about it. That's why Marceau didn't want the name to be Love and Marriage. He didn't want to focus on marriage. He wanted the show to be called Construction and Building, and he don't want it to be about that. Well, you need to go to HGTV then, Marceau, because I don't tell you.
Make sure we ain't miss none of y'all comments.
Yeah, but this was fun, guys. We're so happy we got to recap both with you. We're happy that everyone was able to participate in this review. It was a lot going on with both reviews, but I'll agree. I think Jay Marie said something earlier in the chat. She said the third part was a little bit slow, was a little boring. Not too much happened in that one. Yeah,
I could have went without seeing the mamas. And,
yeah,
because Wanda doesn't really bring anything of substance to the conversation, and then she just be like, I'm just here because Wanda keep talking.
Exactly. So, like she keeps having my name in her mouth, so I feel like I have to defend myself. So, Sky says, I feel like we don't need any more seasons.
Honestly, they could wrap it up right here.
I just feel bad for the kids because I just feel bad for the kids.
Like because how long are you gonna stretch out this Mel and Martell thing? Like, unless next season Martell starts singing like Jennifer Hudson.
Oh yeah, he started telling everybody business.
Then let's wrap it up, shall we? Yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah. Yep. So, and then Mel has her new single out, Side Chick of the Year award. I felt it interesting that Mel said in the reunion, she said, why do we keep giving this girl so much attention and so much light?
A song called Side Chick of the Year award.
But that's what you do. Like,
the girl's gonna be on Instagram playing the song.
Yep. Oh my gosh! Like you keep giving her a platform because you keep talking about her.
You could have made a club banger or something. You could have did a Christmas song or something.
Jay Marie says, "Why was Jalen there?"
Yeah, did I say that?
Suga said that earlier. She was like, "Why the hell they had Jalen there?"
Poor baby was waiting in the back.
Oh god!
Like, y'all want me to bring out these bottles for no reason? Y'all could have had one of the producers in the back of somebody do that. He ain't need to be there for that.
I don't know. She says, Ivy Girl says next season need to be Tisha and Marcel because it's coming.
It's like slowly.
Yeah. And it's like if Tisha don't put the foot on his neck and really get some answers, like
she's fake putting the foot. She's like fake putting the foot on his neck because she really doesn't want to know
that part. That's true.
But she knows.
She knows.
So
maybe she knows. She don't want us to know, but we know.
Because that just pulls the entire rug from underneath her whole entire life.
Yeah, and that's one of the things.
My man.
Yep.
15 years.
Yep. Yep. And
gone.
All of it, and that's her biggest flex that she's been married for 15 years.
Honestly.
So she doesn't want to ever
let her do anything else with her career. So.
No, so
can't flex on that
part. Damn.
That's what I'm saying. She don't want to know. Why she don't want her whole family to fall apart. So it's like ignorance is bliss for her right now.
Yeah.
So
oh man, but it's a wrap. Season 3 is over.
Amen, child.
Oh god.
I didn't need any more, please. I'm tired. I was already tired.
You gotta tell the people what happened to you.
Child.
Yeah, why was you down and out, Suga? The people want to know.
I ain't gonna snitch on nobody, but somebody gave me the Omarion child.
Not the Omarion. The Omicron, that new, you know what I'm saying? The new variant, y'all.
Because I'm very diligent about listen, I take sea moss, black seed oil of oregano, I take all types of vitamins, and even my father was saying, like, I know you're going through it right now because you never get sick. Like, I rarely ever get sick. Like, so for me to be in the position I was in, y'all take it serious. It's not a game out here. Okay? Yeah. Protect yourself. And I was diligent. It just so happened that somebody that I was around knew that they had it and did not tell me that we're not gonna get into it. Anyway.
That's so messed up.
But make sure you guys protect yourselves, wear your mask, take care of yourself, take care of your immune system because like it was I'm not gonna lie, it was very painful. It felt like I got hit by a car.
They
said
I feel like
I was
worse.
in a car accident.
Yeah, they said it's worse.
I just woke up one day and my whole my back was on fire. My whole body was sore. Like it was very hard to move. It's like a pounding headache. There's like so many symptoms that just, thank God I didn't have the, I didn't have any breathing issues, the trouble breathing. I did have like a cough and stuff like that. But like the other symptoms were putting me down.
Yeah.
Omarion said, sit on down.
Okay. Oh my God.
So yeah, just make sure you guys take care of yourself, because I wouldn't want any of y'all to go through what I had to go through. It was
really
rough.
down and out pretty bad. So y'all take care.
I was pulling the mail. I wasn't even answering no Spice texts or nothing.
She let me out here in the cold. I was like,
that's another thing. The fatigue.
You okay? Are you all right?
The fatigue. It's like I couldn't stay awake for nothing. It's like somebody put something in my water. Like I was just like, oh, go to the bathroom. Oh, I'm just gonna like. It was just like I could sleep for 2 days straight, wake up and be like, yo, I'm so tired. It was rough. I ain't gonna lie.
I was texting. I was like, are you okay? How you feeling?
I'm phone in hand. Phone on the
It was like silence. I was like, okay, I hope she all right. I don't know. I don't want to call her and wake her up if she sleep. I don't know.
Everybody was like, so you gonna answer the text? What's going on? I slept so much. It was rough, y'all.
Yeah. It was tough. But yeah, thank you guys for all your well wishes, because we are glad we got you back.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
I really appreciate you. It was so nice to see y'all, coming through to wish me well.
Yeah.
Lord knows I needed it. But this one of the things my doctor was telling me is that this new variant is highly contagious. Like it can be spread really easily. So that's why I'm saying make sure y'all be really, really careful.
Yeah. Definitely. And
everyone is a suspect.
You guys gotta be
careful.
You can't trust nobody.
Even I was telling Spice, there's I went to a Wawa that I go to regularly, and they had everybody waiting outside because they were saying that 6 people in the store had got it and they were shorthanded and they couldn't handle all the customers. So it's like, dang, 6 people? That's it's spreading. Yeah.
Yeah, we about to get another shutdown most likely, but
I
y'all
feel like
stay
it's coming
safe.
here.
Yeah, that's crazy. But if y'all haven't already, don't forget to like the video.
Yes.
If y'all missed the video, go back and catch the replay.
Put a like up for Sugar. Put a like up for Spice holding it down, and hit the like for me coming back. Because once Omarion doom touch. Okay.
That was crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm just happy she's okay, because I'd be nervous.
Okay, send me another stimmy.
Oh, wait, what?
Okay.
Happened? I ain't mad at it. I don't want to say I hope, but I ain't gonna be mad if it happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because that's a lot. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. You guys were killing it in the comments today. Y'all was so on point, and y'all made it really, really fun to talk about this part 2 and part 3 of the reunion, because a lot happened. And really, honestly, the one thing that all of these people share in common is that they're all hypocrites. So like
everybody's lying.
They all lie. They're all hypocrites. And the one thing that they don't like about the other person is the same thing that they do themselves. Yep. Like all of them. Like I cannot take it. So, but thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And we hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gonna spread
good energy.
Today we gonna share
good energy.
I go to work.
Today gonna be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.